Great. Hello, everyone, and welcome and congratulations on participating in UC Davis's first ever student-run Arduino competition. I hope this quarter is treating you well, and thank you for attending this Arduino ramp-up workshop. This is the only workshop that we'll be holding in addition to the one hosted on Project Aspire Day, which is hosted by Society of Women Engineers on the 15th of May. So we hope that this will help boost you right into or better prepare you for when you start designing your prototype. I want to make sure that we get started as soon as possible so that we can have our guest Achala start the workshop. So I'm going to go ahead and share the screen. Or before I do that, I want to first introduce myself and who I am. Hello, my name is Tara, and I'm a fourth year mechanical engineering student at UC Davis. I am the program director of Arduino Acclimate, and my formal position on the Women Machinists Club is publicity officer. Kathy, would you like to introduce yourself as well?
Yes, I'd love to. Hi, everyone. I'm Catherine. I'm a fourth year biosystems engineering major. I am an education lead and co-founder of the Women Machinists Club, and I'm really excited to be here. I'm glad to see all of you. Also, if any of you are interested in agriculture, come apply to my company. I'll get your resume in. We're an electric tractor company called Monarch Tractor. Come check us out.
Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Okay. Do you all see that? Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and say welcome. I said it briefly a little bit earlier before. And I know we do have some participants coming from universities outside of UC Davis, so I especially want to welcome them from within the UC Davis space. And welcome to all of you for attending and participating in the competition. Right, so for the agenda today, I did want to go over briefly about the program itself so that when you're going to meet with your partners or team members, you'll be able to explain what this competition will entail, deadlines to note, what we have done so far, and what's in store for the coming weeks. And then in addition to that, the competition prompt, the leadership committee introductions, the team reveal, and then also we're going to get started with the workshop hosted by Achala. All right, so the competition that you all are registered for is the Arduino Acclimate. And Arduino Acclimate was founded this year by the board officers of the UC Davis organization, Women Machinists Club. So WMC's purpose is to improve the accessibility of machining experiences, visibility of opportunities in the manufacturing industry to underrepresented genders through trainings and building community. And then due to this remote environment that we have as a result of the pandemic, Arduino Acclimate was created to give members and those who just want an opportunity to work on their technical and soft skills through the use of an Arduino. This is a year-long program where we had Intro to Arduino, Intro to Circuits, and Intro to Programming workshops in the fall. And now moving on to the competition part, which is held into the spring. This program is set up so that you are not expected to have any experience with Arduinos. And as for all competitions or hackathons, there is definitely a learning curve. So don't stress and don't think that you're alone. If you have those butterflies in your stomach, change the mindset so those butterflies are a jittery sensation that you're going to be learning a lot in the next coming weeks. Whether it's from today's workshop or when you're in your teams or on your own researching, this is just a great opportunity for you to get involved or get an involved experience within a collaborative self-starter engineering / technical experience. So important dates to note, we have today, which is our Arduino Acclimate workshop. So you guys made it, good job. And then we have our Project Aspire Day, which is hosted by the Society of Women Engineers, held on the 15th of May. There should be an RSVP link, and I believe I sent it in the email announcing this workshop. So, but if I didn't and I forgot to include it, I'll go ahead and send out a reminder email and just put it on Slack. In addition to that, we have the competition submission deadline, which is on the 23rd of May, so about a month from today. Next, there is the recommended timeline so that you know that you're on the right track. We hope by this weekend you'll be able to contact your team, establish that communication, introduce yourselves, and then about 2 weeks from today, you'll have an idea of what you want to build. Hopefully you've already started researching, Googling, and then from then on until the day of submission, you'll be building your project and just working on your method of presentation. All right, so here is the intro to the competition. The competition technically starts today, as during this meeting, we'll be announcing the prompt so that you can get started on it this weekend if you're able to. The competition is from today till the 23rd of May. You'll be put into teams of 4. We received an odd number of participants that cannot be factored out evenly into 2 university students and 2 high schoolers. So there may be some teams that have 1 university student and 3 high schoolers, or 1 university student and 2 high schoolers. Please reach out to the leadership committee if you have any issues with your team or placement, and they will try their best to accommodate. Something that I do want to know is that or mention is that there are advantages to both placements. So if you feel like, oh no, this is not fair, I'm going to put placed in a disadvantage, there are advantages to both. So like, for example, on one hand, you can have a partner, or on the other hand, high school students tend to put in more efforts because they feel a need to prove themselves. So compared to university students, they'll be more flexible with their schedules, give or take. And then the leadership committee will be in charge of your judging criteria and the reward system. So everyone who competes in this competition will have something to brag about or put on their resume or portfolio, proudly. The judging criteria should be released around Project Aspire Day, so May 15th. And then on the 23rd at 11:59 p.m., we expect you to submit a 3 to 5 minute video presentation. It can be edited however you please, and this can be via Google Slides or PowerPoint presentation, however you wish. All right. Does anyone have any questions? Kind of looking at the chat. Okay. Moving forward. All right, so the competition prompts that for Arduino Acclimate 2021 is to develop a device that can help those in the health industry. So that includes healthcare workers, health or care institutions such as hospitals or care centers for children or elderly, be for patients, all of the above, under the following subcategories. So it can be either assisted devices, and if you just Google assisted devices using Arduinos, you can get some examples such as a toothpaste squeezer, simple robotic hand, reacher that automatically grabs stuff for those who are physically handicapped, mental health, so you can have maybe a push button that sends you an inspirational, uplifting quote when you need it, an LED mood system. I'm not sure if you've ever searched up like Arduino LED reactive products. They're really cool and really fun and makes you really happy. Or maybe an interactive teddy bear could be something. And then frugality. So frugality is more of like looking up current biomedical technology and then coming up with a replacement that's more cost effective for low income families. So for example, if for those who can afford an Apple Watch or they can't afford a Fitbit, Amazon Halo. So instead you can have something, a cheaper alternative through the use of an Arduino. You can also build wearables to detect temperature or just their heartbeat. You can have an automatic alarm system for when elderly fall from their walkers. The ideas are limitless or endless, I would say. Right, and here are just some images of things that I took off of Google Images. So really Google will be your best friend, but then also know that you can reach out to any one of us if you need any help, need any consulting to do when it comes to coming up with ideas or what you want to do. Right, And now these are the leaders. I'm going to announce the leadership committee. These are the leaders who will be the driving force behind Arduino Acclimate. And because this is the first time that this program will be held, any feedback that you have to make this program better, please make sure to feel free to reach out via Slack to any one of these amazing people. So I'm going to go ahead and pass the screen on to Ipsita to go ahead and to introduce everybody.
Awesome. Hi, my name is Ipsita. I use she, her, hers pronouns, and I'm a second year at UC Davis, and I'm majoring in mechanical and aerospace engineering. I'll pass it on to Courtney.
Hi, I'm Courtney. I am also a second year at UC Davis. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I'm a mechanical engineering major. And I'll pass it on to Dalia.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dalia. I use she, her, hers pronouns. I'm a second year mechanical engineering major here at UC Davis. And I'll pass it back to Tara.
Okay. I also want to briefly mention that Freshta Malikzada is also part of the leadership committee. She could not make it due to a family commitment.